A new high school, new middle school, and a lot of building updates in between. The Sioux Falls School Superintendent has overseen a lot of growth, but says that isn't the accomplishment he'll remember the most. Brian Maher will officially resign from superintendent in just a few days. He just announced he will become the new executive director and chief executive officer of the South Dakota Board of Regents. Tonight, he is looking back at his 5 years as the leader of the state's largest school district and looking ahead to what he says will strengthen education for students. On tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Brady Mallory sits down with him to talk about what's next.
To understand the educator who is passionate about shaping the future for students, you have to look at Brian Maher's past.
My dad had a 6th grade education and was a custodian, raised a family of 7, but he knew how to work.
Maher says his dad treated everyone equally.
I think seeing him and watching him work, seeing how he treated people, seeing how he was treated as a custodian, I think those left some real marks on me. And
these traits continue to be Maher's guiding principles in his career, which will see him join the Board of Regents. He says the move will put him in the student's chair because he plans to listen and learn when he starts next month.
I've been inundated in K-12 education for my entire professional career, and so now to make the leap to higher ed means I've got to make a leap in my learning.
It's not the first time Maher has made a big career move. In 2015, when we met him, he left his role as superintendent of schools in Kearney, Nebraska. His resume in Sioux Falls includes helping convince voters to pass a $190 million bond to build Jefferson High School and Ben Rifle Middle School. He has also overseen shaping new boundaries in the district. However, he considers boosting the graduation rate to be his biggest accomplishment here.
We did it right, in my opinion. We did it without reducing rigor. We didn't reduce requirements.
According to the district, the graduation rate in 2018 to 2019 increased to 84%, which is a 3.4% increase since the 2015-16 school year.
But think about those individuals that have a high school diploma that otherwise wouldn't have had one. And I would rank that up there above the brick and mortar and the cool factor that came with passing the bond issue.
Former school board president Kent Alberty was on the board that hired Maher and says his years of experience as a superintendent were evident.
He was able to, as they say, hit the ground running because of that, and knew just what the expectations of the job was going to be.
As for what's next for the district, Maher says he would like to see his successor continue to boost graduation rates, educate the public on the new boundaries, and improve race relations within the schools.
When you see things in this community and you wonder if they're going on in the school system, you need not wonder. Our school system is reflective of the city of Sioux Falls.
Alberty says Maher has helped pave the way for any further improvements in the district.
It's been his leadership style, his management style that has helped the success of the district. Bottom line, we have better employee engagement, we have better employee morale, and in the end, that then helps to make sure that all of the kids that are students in the district get a better education.
However, if you ask Maher, he's quick to point out progress isn't just about the superintendent.
Here's what I would want people to do, and whether they remember me or not would be irrelevant. But if they would remember this, and that is to take care of themselves, to take care of others, and subsequently to take care of this place.
He says it takes a team, and everyone is equally important.
That we all have our water to carry, and the water that I carry is no more important than the water that the custodians carry, or that the education assistants carry, or that the teachers carry.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Brady Mallory.
And Maher says his last semester as superintendent has been one to remember thanks to COVID-19. He says the district has learned a lot about how to adapt to remote learning and using technology more efficiently. He says it will be more capable of switching gears in the future if necessary. Jane Statham, a superintendent in Washington, will replace Maher on July 1st.
He had to work on a lot